sound check.
Testing, testing. Screens are very firm. Welcome back to another episode of Breaking 70. This is episode 2. If you haven't seen the first one, go back and give it a watch. I'm Cass, and this series is all about me kind of trying to figure out how to play golf again. I used to play pro, dabbled in a little bit of long drive, do content, but I'm really trying to get my golf game back together, so I'm bringing you guys along for the ride. I'm out here at Astor Creek Golf and Country Club in Port Saint Lucie, Florida. This place is absolutely beautiful. It's my first time out here. They say it's in great condition, and I can already tell it is. So really looking forward to getting a round of golf in today. It's quite breezy, not my favorite, but we're gonna give it a go, see if I can break 70. Okay, we're starting out with a 400-yard par 4 here, a little dogleg right. Wind off the right. Just try to get something in this big fairway out here. Starting it at that flag. Kind of babied it a little bit, but that'll do.
All right, we're back. It's been a little while. Thanks for your patience. I know everybody...
It has been a while. We said this was going to be a series, and then we kind of took a break.
Yeah, but this has been our most viewed video to date. It was Cass's first Breaking 70 episode, so we knew we had to stick with this content and give you more of it, and we're happy to be back out here. And I think that she's got a chance to do it here. This is a good golf course. It's got big, wide open fairways, little windy today, but she's going to be able to keep it in play. And with the rest of her game dialed in, I think she's going to have a chance to go out there and shoot something in the 60s.
Yeah, we had a really good range session yesterday, so I felt better coming into today, but the range warming up for today was a little bit iffy, so you just never know what you're going to get day to day. Either way, we're just going to try to keep it in play and make the most of it and hopefully make some birdies and see what happens.
What's your number one priority going today? What's the biggest thing you think you have to do today to break 70?
Make putts, honestly. It always comes down to that.
Yeah.
So I'm very streaky. Some days I make everything and some days I don't. So I think it all comes down to putting. I mean, you can hit it average and have a great round if you're making putts. And you can hit it great and not make anything and have a very average round of golf. So that's really what it comes down to.
Yeah. And as always, if you like this content, like it, subscribe to the channel, leave comments. We want to know, what do you think she's going to shoot today? You know, we want to know. Do you think she's going to get it done today? Throw an over-under number out there and we'll see what you got.
And feel free to make fun of me if I don't. I don't always trust the GPS. You know, I mean, it does show the pin in the back, so it's probably correct, but let's see. 79, 1 yard off, you know. That 1 yard might make a big difference. I wish. Tiny little green here. Pin's all the way in the back, so we definitely don't want to be long. I think just like a little 75-yard feeling shot here should be good. Give myself a look at birdie. Haven't actually hit a wedge shot yet, so it's my excuse already. Oh, that came up way short. Kind of thought the greens felt really, really firm on the practice green. So I thought that was gonna kind of take like a firm bounce because this course is somewhat new. Sometimes newer greens are quite firm, but that actually sat. So might have a long putt here. All right, that was an extremely poor effort. I have no idea what this is gonna do. Okay, sit. All right, big putt here. We definitely don't want to start the round out with a 3 putt. That's never fun. All right, we'll take that 2 putt and run. Whew. Windy out here today. It's gonna be a tough one. If you guys are enjoying this content and some of our other content, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button because we don't want you to miss anything and it really helps us out. So we appreciate you watching this one and we hope you watch more in the future.
Eventually she's gonna get it done, folks. It might be this episode, it may not be, but eventually, we promise you, she will break 70 on camera. You don't want to miss it.
Which shouldn't be that big of a deal, but it kind of is. So 139 downwind. Oh my, didn't work very well. I just think that 9's going to be too much, so we're going to try a full pitch and wedge, so to ride that wind. Hopefully it doesn't get knocked down too much. Oh, didn't hit that very good. Go. Oh, no. Kind of chunked that a little bit, but it got there. I think we got an uphill putt. I thought it was green, I think because of the color difference in the grass, but came up short, which makes sense because I did chunk it and I needed to hit that full. So pretty straightforward little chip shot here though. Not too bad. Oh. Sweet. Man, that still hit fringe and it's still a little long. Ugh. All right, take the up and down, even after 2. Need some par 5s. I am not sure what the play is here. Okay, we got another 400-yard par 4 here. I think just at that group of palm trees there. No. Yikes. All right, that was not good. That was an anti-right, and we're gonna have a really long way in. Someone needs to teach me how to hit driver into the wind because I have always hated it. Even when I was confident in my driver, I hated it. I just feel like I can't swing full out because then it's gonna like balloon too much. Then I baby it, and then I usually just hit those kind of low left shots.
Well, the good news is this fairway is about 90 yards wide, so you're still in it. You're still in the fairway, still got a chance here.
I just got a really long way in, went nowhere.
Hey, you know what? Honestly, you're gonna have like what, 165, 170 in?
It's into off the left. Really wish I knew my yardages. I think I'm just gonna try to hit a low 6-iron in there. Into the wind holes, I feel like I'm just trying to make pars. Just drawing so much. It's the right yardage, I think. That's gonna be a tough putt. Not off to a hot start today. Gonna have to play a decent amount of break here. Try to 2-putt again and get out of here. Not leaving myself with the easiest putt so far. Settle. Ugh. I'm just plugging along with pars. I feel like when you're not hitting it great, you're just kind of trying to do some damage control, but hopefully we'll get a downwind par 5 and get a green light here soon. All right, got what I asked for. We got a downwind par 5 here, pretty wide fairway, so time to hit a good drive. I've learned one thing watching myself on YouTube, and it is that I am quite negative, so definitely need to work on that. I hate watching myself back because I'm like, ugh. It's annoying, honestly, to watch myself. So need to work on the attitude, need to work on the confidence, and this is a really good series to do that. Well, that was not what I wanted to do. So far off the toe. So we went from a green light hole to now we're playing it as a 3-shot hole. So we're just gonna try to lay this up there in the fairway to, I don't know, maybe like 70-ish yards. See? Maybe a little further back, but she'll do. Okay, woo. Be nice to make a birdie out of those not so great shots. No. God, that's so bad. Giant push. Oh. There we go. B player. B player makes everything. It's only 312 from here. Pretty short hole, it's like 320 yards. I feel like there's some stuff that even my 3-wood can reach, so I'm just gonna hit a 4-iron. Keep it safe and give myself like a full wedge in, that's fine. Honestly, sometimes on these greens that are like kind of firm and running out quite a ways, it's easier to hit full shots in than it is to hit like a pitch shot in anyways. Just trying to hit a cut with the wind, I just kind of hit a pole, but it's fine. Okay, we got 119. That is a very tiny little landing spot around that pin. Yeah. Right. I think it's pitching wedge. A little pitching wedge. Probably try to start it right at it, and then the wind will probably just take it a little right. Ooh, fall right. Fall right. Oh. Ooh. It's kind of a little close there. I think it's in pretty good shape though. Bobby just said that I'm a wuss hitting 4-iron off the tee there, but I mean, you saw the first couple drives. Do you blame me? Comment, let me know if you think that, like if you're having a day where you don't feel super confident off the tee, like what's the smart decision? Do you lay back a little bit, hit some 4-irons, hit some 3-woods, whatever you think is gonna stay in play, or are you stubborn and just like commit to figuring it out? I don't know. I mean, I don't know, I think this is the closest birdie putt I've had so far, so I think it was the right decision. Contrary to what it looked like on the first couple holes, I actually have been putting it pretty well lately. So we're just gonna try to remember those days and try to feel like this is definitely going in. I have no idea what this is doing. It's a good start to making it. Dead straight. It is kind of foolproof, I feel like, when you see a little bit of both, just play it straight, you know? Just take any of the guessing out of it, a little bit more aggressive pace, just play it straight. Usually works. So I'm 1 under after 5. Pretty fortunate to be 1 under, honestly. I did miss one birdie putt over there on the par 5, but I haven't really been hitting it very well. Kind of similar to the last episode of Breaking 70, honestly, just kind of scrambling it around, doing some damage control, but that's okay. You know, the round can get better at any point. Got a lot of holes left. Kind of a little more into, I feel, 8 should be fine. Okay. All right, 147, into off the left, we're hitting 8-iron. Gonna have to be a pretty full one, I think, in this wind. No go. I don't know if that's gonna get there. Oh yeah, it did. Okay. All right, I felt a little better.
So for those of you watching, what you should know is Cass, a lot of times that she plays golf, she plays from the tips with the rest of us because she doesn't want to stop at her own tee box. I mean, she will play from up tees occasionally, but she'll play from the tips a lot of times. And this has got to make it feel a little easier when you play from 6,400 yards.
It totally depends on the golf course. Like this one, the fairways are pretty wide, so yes. But a lot of golf courses, honestly, it's easier off the tee or like easier on your eyes from the further back because they're like wider landing spots. I feel like the further forward you go, it kind of starts to narrow. And that was always my issue when I was competing too. I felt like the courses were not set up for my length, so I would always have to either try like be a little bit more guidey and feel uncomfortable, or I'd have to just lay back with everyone else anyways, and I wouldn't really take advantage of my length.
Course designers need to reward length, not punish it. The fairway should get wider as it gets further, not the opposite.
I feel like ladies should just play a little bit further back and, you know, kind of benefit the real ball strikers. I mean, not to take away from, you know, the girls that hit a little bit shorter. Obviously they have amazing short games and their irons are, you know, they're peppering the flags and all of that. They're still amazing golfers, but I do feel like there should be a little bit of an advantage for the girls that do hit it a little bit further, because I feel like there is that advantage on the PGA Tour and not so much on the LPGA.
Interesting take.
Yeah. I feel like these greens have quite a bit of slope to them. A little right to left, up the hill, into the wind. Oh, push it again. A little aggressive there. Wow, putting has not been great today so far. I have to be the streakiest putter on the face of the earth. Some days I can't start on my line, and then there's some days where I literally make everything that I look at. You can attest. So this course is fairly new. I don't know exactly when it opened, but it's beautiful out here. It's in amazing condition. Obviously, still doing some construction on the houses. A bunch of really beautiful, brand new houses going in around here. I actually was looking on Realtor when we were driving in, and they're actually kind of affordable for this area. So might need to be doing some research because I like it out here. God dang, that's tight. I am doing an illegal change right now. Changing it to a little bit heavier weight in the back because I feel like, sometimes I just don't spin it enough, and I had some pretty light weight in there, so changing it just to slightly heavier. Because also I feel like my toe misses have just been worse than they should be, so this should help a little bit. Into the wind, par 4 here. How far did we say it was? Just look on the screen. I'll put it up. I'm going left of my sit. Should be fine. See, actually, I hit that off the toe again, and it was a little bit better. It didn't like do that diving left thing. That's kind of how it should be. So maybe I'm onto something here. All right, we are 124 into the wind. Remember how I said that anytime I'm in between clubs, it's going to be the 9 and the pitching wedge? Here we are again. I think I need to just maybe strengthen my pitching wedge a little bit. I think it's going to be, choking on my hair. I think it's going to be a little 9. We're going to choke up a little bit. Try to hit it kind of a little flat shot in there. Oh, it's still short. Damn. Maybe took a little too much off of that. That was what I wanted to do though. I mean, it was nice flight on it. I've never been a good wind player. I feel like I don't know if I overthink it, maybe just not enough feel. Not like overly comfortable keeping the ball low. So this is, into the wind holes are always a struggle for me, but I don't know. It's executed right. I think this is gonna move a decent amount to the left. All right, this is all speed right here. Snug it up there. Oh, did I hit it? I did not. I think I had the line. the lag putting really hasn't been the problem. It's been that like mid-range putts. I've just been leaving like way out to the right. I don't know why, just pushing them. But I feel like for a little while I was thinking that like feeling like holding the face off was starting them on line better, and I was putting really good, so maybe I'm overdoing it a little bit now. How is this still into? Isn't that one into? Should be more off the right, no? Yeah, I guess so. All right, 520 yard par 5 here. Would really love to make a birdie on a par 5. Usually those are my comfy holes. So just gotta hit a good drive here. Wind's a little into off the right. So I think we can just kind of commit to the draw, you know? On wind. Oh, the wind is doing. That's interesting. Go up and see what we got. All right, we have 244 yards still left in, so that drive went nowhere. Barely carried that bunker. I'm trying to decide whether I can, if it's worth trying to get there. I mean, I know I can get there. I think it's a little bit more into the wind than I initially thought. Wow, really struggling today. Or do I lay up and just hit a close wedge shot in there? Bobby says I have no choice. I have to go for the green, so. I just like to play safe sometimes. I have 244 yards, so we're gonna hit 3-wood because it's a little more into the wind than I thought it was, I think. So hopefully this isn't too much. Left. Sit. It's fine. I mean, I don't know. See, that's where I don't know if you're better off just laying it up and having a comfortable wedge shot, but I think that's going to be a pretty straightforward pitch, so it's fine on this course. All right, not quite as straightforward of a shot as I thought I was going to have, but I think that 3-wood might have gotten there if I had hit it straighter. If it landed in the short stuff, might have rolled up. So probably still to play, but definitely a tricky little shot here out of the rough. Kind of a good thing I'm into the wind though. I think is going to help stop a little bit faster. So I don't know if you guys have played much in Bermuda, but this rough is so annoying because it kind of like sits up and it's really easy to go right underneath it, or it'll sit down really deep in this stuff and just be like on the dirt. Roll out. Oh, it's too delicate with it. Did that land on the fringe? Is that why? Shit. I just haven't figured these greens out. I feel like some of them land so firm and run out. I guess that one was into the wind, so it took all the top spin off, but still thought it would run out a little bit. So far, I am really not taking advantage of these par 5s. The last time I did a break 70, I think I birdied every single par 5, and that was the only reason why I shot under par. I think I shot 71, so I'm like on course to shoot that today. I think we need to at least try to beat that if we don't break 70. I have not left myself with the easiest of putts. Oh wow, that went left first, then right. Well, at least I didn't push that one. Hate parring par 5s. All right, hole 9. Be nice to make the turn at least 1 under, maybe 2 under. Got a 380 yard par 4 here. I feel like every hole has been into the wind. Like we're changing directions, but yet it's still into the wind. I don't understand. I think I'm just gonna hit a 3-wood here. Just gonna try to hit a low one out there. Get it running. Okay, Kind of a little toey again. Gonna have to work on that. But honestly, that kind of helps because I feel like it takes a little bit of spin off and it hit that kind of low penetrating draw. So it's kind of stopped it from ballooning in this wind, which is what you need to do. If you guys like this Breaking 70 series, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the future action. Yeah, so, God, I am really bad at making decisions into the wind. I'm gonna hit a little choked up 6-iron. Mental case out here. Stop drawing. Is that still short? Dude, this is so much wind. Ah! This is actually a pretty good shot. I thought it was gonna be short. It looked like it from the fairway, but it was just, I don't know, I guess I thought this fringe was all short of the green. So pretty decent shot, just missed it a smidge left, but got a makeable putt here. If we could just read one correctly, that would be nice. How about if we make this one? How do you feel about that, Bob? Good. Do I make this one? Oh, I hit it too hard. I had the line. Why did I hit that so hard? Oh yeah, from here is way downhill. Shoot. A little less speed, that would have gone in. Now I got some work to do. Holy moly. Oh, that's one of those mistakes that is just real annoying. Oh no. Well, we went from thinking that we were going to make birdie to making bogey, so it's great. Starting the back nine, even par. I was really hoping to at least make the turn at 1 under. That was such a bad time for a 3-putt, especially after like 2 decent shots too. It's so frustrating. But yeah, we need to make some birdies, and I think it's getting windier out here, which is not ideal. All right, we have a 420-yard par 4 here. Wind howling off the right again, so pretty open. I think we can just give this one a rep. If it draws with the wind, it draws. There's plenty of room over there on the left. Come on, draw. On the edge of that bunker. I actually thought that was gonna be good when I hit it. It just stayed there. I don't know. I have 134. It's into off the right. The wind, or that pin's like way back there though. Let me see. See how much room there is to the right of it? Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to choke up on it. So I have an 8-iron, which is way too much club, but I think for this lie, it's gonna be good because I gotta choke way up on it. Just gonna try to hit a little draw in there. I can't see. Oh, I think that might be good. Oh, I think that might be good. It's a pretty good shot, if I do say so myself. It was not an easy lie, not really an easy pin. Look at me doing something that I'm actually happy with. I think you guys should comment on a scale of 1 to 10 how bad you think my attitude is on the golf course. Like a 1 to 10 negative scale, what would you rate me? Okay, it would be really nice to get one back here after that 3-putt. I think this is gonna be a little downhill. Gotta be a little slippery. Yes! Yes. That was actually going with a little bit too much pace too. Real glad that hit the hole.
5. Slap hands. That bounce back is important. Scotty Scheffler bounce back right there. What's the opposite of a bounce back? Because that's what I'm good at. I'm good at making eagles or birdies and then following up with like doubles or triples.
PBFU.
What's that mean?
Post birdie. F up.
What does that F stand for?
No, stop.
That's where we need Colton in this episode.
Yeah, Colton would have no problem with that. I always yell at the guys when we're doing content together that they don't know how to clean their mouths up, and you know, I like to keep the content family friendly. They struggle with it. They make my life harder when I'm editing. I'm having to like adjust all of the sound and like take stuff out. That's why we can't outsource our editing, because you just never know what's going to come out of these guys' mouths.
My mom will oftentimes just send me a text of a soap emoji after she's done watching it. So, you know.
No, definitely. They slip too. A golf course can
she does
bring
not have the cleanest of mouths.
No. Golf definitely brings out the worst in you. But, you know, I just want everyone to be able to watch it and not be bad influences. That's all.
Yeah, well, let's keep it rolling. I mean, this is a short par 4 here.
Yep.
Got it back under par, and I think we're going to start having a few holes here where the wind's actually helping you and not hurting you. So if we can rattle off a couple birdies here, I think you got a realistic chance.
Yeah. Let's see. Some par 5s. Kind of short par 4 here. It's only 300 yards, but there is some water, it looks like, on the GPS there that comes across. So you don't want to go any further than like 220. So my hybrid, I think, is going to be too much. I'm just going to hit a 4-iron out there. Should just leave me a full wedge into the green. Full draw with the wind, should be good. Should have about 100 yards in. Well, that went a little further than expected, but we hit the middle of the fairway, so it was fine. I got 70 yards left in. That 4-iron kind of rode with the wind off the right, so makes sense that it kind of probably took a big hop and stuff, but 70 yards here, pins in the front. Looks like a little backstop behind it. Well, I don't know, maybe. This hair is really driving me nuts in the wind. I don't know how girls play with their hair down, because even just with these little strands out, it bothers me. But you know, if you don't have the strands, then you look bald. It's just, you know, girl problems. All right, 70 yards. Let's take advantage of this. No. Sit. A little pull, but it's right yardage. Pretty decent. Would have liked a little tap in for once, you know, that'd be nice. But we made a putt on the last hole, so we can make another one. This looks pretty straight, actually, for once. Do you think it's gonna go a little to the right? Or do you think it's gonna be pretty straight? Didn't move at all. Ugh, what a missed opportunity. I'll make them all, just so this is legit. That's really annoying. I feel like lately I've been making all of those, and then of course when we're filming, I can't make them. All right, we got a long par 3 here. It's 177, but it's straight into, so I think it's playing at least 190, 195. I'm gonna have to hit a 4-iron. Try to choke up on this one a little bit and flight it. Anything on the green I will be happy with, honestly. No, pulled it, sit. That was fine, it's a little short still anyways. That was like a really not committed golf swing right there. It's definitely the right club, the right shot, it just pulled it. I think if that had landed on the green, it would have been fine. This is gonna be a tricky little shot here, I think.
What would Bob do here?
Bob would definitely be putting this, and if he were on camera, he'd be yelling at me to putt it, but I am just a better chipper than he is, so I'm gonna chip it. Ah! Stuff is like grainy. Ugh. I said I was a better chipper than you too, and then I chunked it. Man, nothing is dropping today. Oh, that's frustrating.
We just got a par 5 to try to set things back in order, right?
Yeah, but it's a long one. We have a 520-yard par 5 here. Still not downwind, off the left. Typically, I'd say we can get one back here, but it's still gonna play pretty long. So let's get a good drive out there. Oh, damn. Hit that off the top of the face, but should be fine. It's in play, it's down there, it's just not gonna be that long. Bob's giving me a hard time about that last chip because I blamed it on the grain. I know it's not the grain. I have this little thing, I've been like chunking some little chip shots lately. Typically my chipping is like really good. If you go back and watch the last Breaking 70 is a little bit more accurate. Like my short game's usually pretty good. So in my mind, I'm usually pretty negative, right? Like I'm trying not to be negative. I'm trying not to get it in my head saying like, oh, my chipping sucks, or like I'm chunking every chip, like trying not to tell myself that so that it doesn't become a mental thing. And he keeps reinforcing that I like suck at chipping now. So let me know, what would your strategy be?
I just want you to take some accountability.
I'm trying to play mind games with myself, okay? Little downhill lie. I feel like hybrid might get there. Do you think? 240? I feel like 3-wood might be too much. It's like a smidge.
You don't want 3-wood because the miss is short.
Yeah.
Pin's long.
Yeah. It might come up a little short, but I think short's the miss here. Pin's all the way in the back. It's a little bit of a downhill lie too, so I think it's gonna come out a little bit lower than usual. Oh, cut a little, damn it. There's been a pattern today with the poles, hasn't there? Dang it. Well, again, right club, wrong direction, and not the best place to miss it in. I'm not sure I could have really done any better on that shot. It was a little scary. All right, gotta make a putt. Isn't it so interesting? Just a few days ago, I was like, I'm gonna make all of these today. The hole looks so tiny. All right.
You haven't had a par yet on the back nine.
Yeah, that's true. Up and down, all over the place. Making it exciting for you guys, you know? Never know what's gonna happen. Okay, 390-yard par 4. Still not downwind. Off the left. Gonna be in those bushes. This is interesting. It's 115. I mean, at least we found it, which is kind of a miracle. Let's just try to hack it out of here. Oh, go. Go, 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 go. It's gonna be short. Probably deserved that after that tee shot anyways. Tricky little shot here. Really need to get this up and down, otherwise the view of 69 is gonna look further and further away. I think I'm gonna have to land this short of the green again. Oh, and I landed on. Sit, please. Had a little bite to it, kind of got away with that. This is not the shot that I pictured in my head, but it's not horrible. Big putt here. Oh, come on. Thought I hit a good putt there. Just maybe a little too much pace. This nine's been interesting. All right, I got 160, wind's kind of just off the left. I have a 7-iron here. You need to start it just kind of left of the pin at those palm trees, let the wind take it back. Oh, hold your line. Go. All right, we did not start it left of the pin, but should be all right.
I'm sure you already know this, but you've got 5 holes to pick up 3 shots.
I'm aware.
Which is possible. We've got a par 5 in that mix. You're just gonna have to be really aggressive.
I have to make some putts. I've made nothing today.
That's true.
Nothing.
You've had some lip outs,
So,
some uncharacteristic
yeah.
chip shots.
This one's not even on the green. It's on the fringe. Dang it.
Are you gonna change your strategy at all here? I mean, let's pretend you're playing in a pro tournament. You know you need to go play your last 5 3 under. Is there a change in strategy? Do you try to be more aggressive? Because it's not like you're not playing aggressively.
Yeah, you have to be aggressive, but I mean, at the end of the day, you just got to pick the best shot that suits you. You know what I mean? You can't like push it too far out of your comfort zone. Otherwise, you're not gonna give yourself looks at birdies. So, I think you just keep doing the same thing and just make some putts. I feel like this is kind of a must make, honestly. No, I didn't hit it. I think I had the line too. Ah, what a wuss. Dang it. All right, we have 3 holes left and I have to birdie all 3. Or make an eagle here because it's par 5. We have a 520-yard par 5 here. So we really need just one good drive here, just one. Listen to me, behave. Hey, that one was actually a little bit off the heel, so it's different. I'll take it. It wasn't off the toe, and it's in the fairway. We're making progress. Finally, a decent drive here. I think it was maybe 300, a little over 300, so it actually wasn't like pure, but at least it wasn't as short as the rest of the drives have been. It just has not been good ball striking today. But we're gonna figure it out. We're working on a couple new things. Still a little uncomfortable with them. Can't quite commit to them on the golf course. I'm sure the club is pretty far under plane. It's been better on the driving range, but just not transferring to the golf course yet. So hopefully the next time you see me in a break 70, we'll be there. All right, we got 210 yards in. Wind's helping a little bit off the right. I think since the pin's in the back, this 4-iron should be good. Just a little draw 4-iron in there. Oh, big draw in there. Shit, that's too far right. Probably gonna have a little chip, but maybe we got lucky and it kicked left, I don't know.
Talk about you getting stuck like that and that's starting to way right your target.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's me aiming too far right though, because I also have that. No? Shit. Yeah, the club just gets stuck underneath, you know? I get into a position here where I start moving this way and this kind of just works behind me. And then, you know, get those wide rights if I just hold on to it. Yeah, just got a lot of work to do. How good of a feeling is it when you think you've missed the green and then you drive up and you realize that it's managed to stay on the green? Love it. Love that for me. I'm guessing I probably hit like on the top of this little hill here and it kind of kicked kind of forward and left. So, I mean, I struck it well. I just started it too far right. So happy with where that ended up. This would be nice to make. Although it looks like an interesting putt. Oh. Right speed. Definitely broke a little bit more than I thought it was going to. Well, the birdies haven't been the issue on this side. I've made enough birdies. I've just made too many bogeys too. Yeah, I think 3-wood is the play here. I mean, it could be driver to carry that left bunker, but I don't know. Well, what's the one? Yeah, let's just hit 3-wood, keep it short of that left bunker. I might not even be able to carry it with driver, honestly, into the wind, so. We're still alive. We still have a chance here. Just gotta birdie in or hole out something. Sit. Sit. Okay, short of the bunker, that's good, that's what we wanted. 130 here, definitely into off the right. I think it's gonna be playing closer to like 140, 145, so I'm gonna hit a little choked up 8-iron. No. Damn it. That's way too far too. Shit. Why, when I try to hit it low, do I just hit it left? Overdraw it. Low left. Every time. I have to feel like I'm holding it off so much to not do that. Probably because, oh, I know why. I keep forgetting that I can't put the ball back in my stance because then it just gets more to the right. Well, I was gonna say that we need to chip this in, but this is not really one of those chips that you walk up to and are like, oh, I can make this. This is, please let it stay somewhere around the hole. Especially after the couple of chunks I hit earlier. I think I just kind of have to bump it into that slope and let it trickle down the hill. Oh, it's too far right. That was the right pace. Wow. How do you miss a chip that far right of your landing spot? All right, absolute must make here just to have a chance to like hole out on the next hole to break 70. No. Is it a drivable par 4? All right, well, breaking 70s down the drain. We can still try to break par.
That's not true. It's 371 yards to the flag. You've hit one 374 in Denver.
Yeah, I'm not using
a long
my
drive tournament.
long drive driver, and it's not in Denver, so.
And it's not elevation, downwind,
ain't
firm.
happening.
Yeah, all those things. Okay, that's right.
But we can try to make a birdie here and at least break par.
I'll take a celebrity
maybe the
shot
series
for
will
you
have
here.
to be called Breaking Par instead.
Well, you already broke par in the first one. Oh, that's a spoiler alert. If you haven't seen the first one, go watch it. The biggest difference to me between these first two attempts is the short game. I mean, in the first Breaking 70 episode, your chipping was great, your putting was great.
Yeah. Putting's been awful today.
Yeah,
so bad.
You've had 2 lip outs and a bunch of makeable putts that you didn't make.
Yeah,
I mean,
bad pushes, and speed hasn't really quite been there. I mean, lag putts have been okay speed-wise, but mid-length putts just either too much pace or not enough pace for my line. So, but you know, first time out here, greens are definitely a little bit trickier than we're used to, a little bit more break in some putts. So we'll just have to come back out here soon. And I like this course a lot. It's really pretty. It suits my game well. If I'm driving it a little bit better, I feel like I could go low on this course. So next time, maybe. All right, little mic problem on that last hole. It died just in time. Thank you so much for watching. Shot even par today. Not my best ball striking. It kind of felt more like an 80, but you know, even par, I'll take it. Gonna go work on some things and hopefully come back out here because I really like this golf course and I think I can definitely break 70 here. So thank you so much for coming along with me today. Make sure to like and subscribe and I'll see you next time.